Good morning and welcome to the Forex Daily Update, brought to you by Pepperstone on Monday the 15th of January 2018. I'm Darren Sinden, and you can follow me throughout the day on Twitter by using @ds_Pepperstone. Right, let's take a look at overnight changes, price moves to be aware of, and as it's a Monday, we'll do so from a weekly bias. First of all then, euro dollar, the euro trading at 122.2350 against the dollar shortly before we recorded the video. Gains for the euro of 2.14% on a weekly basis against the US dollar, and sterling has stepped up to the plate as well. Cable here, 137.48 cable trading shortly before we recorded the video. Gains for sterling of 1.33% on the prior week against the dollar. And dollar yen, 110.69. The yen strengthening further, cementing those gains of 2.11% against the US dollar that we saw last week. Dollar index, 90.71, down around 1.77% on the prior week. And really, the dollar has been fairly friendless since we returned to trading in 2018. Right, what's on the calendar? Events that may move the markets today. Well, not too many because it's a holiday in the US, Martin Luther King's birthday today, so the calendar is a bit sparse. We've already had inflation data, TD Securities inflation data month on month and year on year for December out of Australia. Both reads there undershooting the prior numbers, perhaps suggesting that price pressures in the Australian economy, I should say, are cooling, maybe giving some cause for concern for Aussie dollar bulls there. In terms of data to come, we've got one figure really in European time, and that's trade balance data for November out of the Eurozone. And then we have an 11-hour hiatus before we get business confidence for the fourth quarter out of New Zealand. And then at 21:45, 45 minutes later, electronic card retail sales in New Zealand for the month of December. And to finish the day at 23.50, data from Japan, domestic corporate goods, price index data, month on month, year on year for December. Okay, breaking news and comment that's caught my eye today. Well, first of all, the US dollar index has fallen to a 3-year low. Those numbers that we saw a short while ago, a 3-year low for dollar index, and one wonders if it will test at 90 today and in the future, perhaps even below that. The Bundesbank, the German central bank, has said it is to include the Chinese renminbi in its FX reserves going forward. The Chinese currency has strengthened against the dollar by around 0.6% overnight, and it's one of a number of Asian names to do so. Meanwhile, Australian gold mining shares have hit a 1-year high. Interesting to see a reprise of the weak dollar strong commodity relationship, one that we may have thought has been buried for some time. And staying with commodities, the oil tanker on fire in the South China Sea has finally sunk over the weekend, along with its 150,000 tonne cargo of crude. One wonders what will happen to that. Will it stay in the vessel, or will it start to now leak into the environment? And finally, Indonesia's trade balance data has surprised in December, with exports falling sharply, but imports outperforming expectations. And it's one of a number of surprising trade balance data items we've had out of Asia since the turn of the year. Right, food for thought then, something to take away with you into the trading day. And why not think about this? As the bull market extends into 2018, though not without the odd wobble, I thought it might be interesting to consider where we are in the cycle emotionally. So, is it thrill, euphoria, complacency, or something else that investors are feeling now? And this very interesting graphic, courtesy of the Wall Street cheat sheet, gives us an example of a typical cycle and the emotional reaction of investors to the bull and bear cycle of the market. Right, please take a moment to read the risk warning. Trading CFDs and foreign exchange and margin can be a risky business. If you're in any doubt about those risks or the suitability of the products for you, then please do contact your Pepperstone account representative.